This is an example of Battlefield 2, and as you can see, we're now able to play the game, and we're achieving acceptable frame rates.
Mike Abel said he'll be here at 2 o'clock.
Hi, my name is Mike Abel. I work at Intel. I'm a desktop product marketing engineer for 2007 desktop products. And today we'd like to show you a couple of exciting demos using our latest 14.31 Windows XP drivers enabling hardware vertex processing for G965, G35, and GM965 family chipsets. We are now enabling hardware vertex processing, which is expected to deliver increased levels of compatibility, more realistic gameplay, and in some cases improve overall frame rates. Well, several games benefit from these new drivers, including games such as Battlefield 2, Call of Duty 2, Battlefield 2142, Supreme Commander. All games that require hardware vertex processing or shader model 3 will benefit from these games. Specifically, what I'm referring to is increased frame rates, overall new levels of compatibility and gameplay with these new drivers for the G965, GM965, and G35 based platforms. Well, these new drivers are essentially a first step on Intel's continued commitment to improving 3D within the gaming industry. Intel's committed to enhancing the gaming experience on Intel graphics, and really this is sort of a first step at Intel's expanded and continued effort to improve the gaming experience, both in terms of optimizing, delivering new levels of compatibility for gamers, and improving overall frame rates. Well, our video performance, continues to be at best in class in terms of HQV scores. We released drivers previously which had uncompromising performance in terms of HQV scores. We continue to maintain that with this release of our graphics drivers. Well, our latest generation of graphics architecture uses a hybrid architecture. It's programmability and fixed function to deliver increased levels of performance, power, and flexibility. We're able to process whether it's graphics or media threads simultaneously. We're also able to simply add new features through a simple driver upgrade. We use a set of what we call execution engines to perform the graphics processing, and this is able to easily scale by adding new processors and also to scale by adding higher levels of frequencies. There are several games that had trouble or could not run on our previous graphics drivers due to required support for vertex processing, hardware vertex processing. Some of those include Battlefield 2, Battlefield 2142, Call of Duty 2, Supreme Commander, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Ghost Recon, Advanced Warfighter. There are several others that do require hardware vertex processing, and without support for it, we are not able to play that game. With these new drivers now, we are able to deliver enhanced levels of compatibility by providing support for these games. Here's an example of Far Cry running on our previous drivers, and as you can see, the frame rates are much lower than what we've seen with the latest drivers enabling hardware vertex processing. This is an example of Far Cry. It's running with the new drivers, and as you can see, it's running between 1.5 to 2 times faster than our previous drivers. Here we're seeing frame rates in the range of lower 20s, which is a substantial increase from what we had previously on our earlier production drivers.